Yeah. It's New Music Mondays. We back, baby. It's been a long hiatus. I am the Big Cat. We got something special for you.
Yeah.
Since we back.
We back.
And y'all been missing us. I figured, why not do a special Deontay Kyle New Music Mondays episode? Because he was a rapper before he was a podcaster.
Type shit.
So we go dig into the crates.
We're gonna take it way back.
We go take it back a couple years.
Yeah.
We go do Volume 2, Coffee and Cigarettes.
Yeah.
Volume 1, and a single. And we go get into why you started rapping, what made you stop rapping, and do you still have a love for rapping?
All right.
So we go do that. So no further introduction, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, we got a special guest in the building. So.
Oh yeah, shit, Derek.
Yo. Ain't nothing special about this shit, man. This shit regular, baby.
I forgot my boy Derek was on the couch, baby.
Yeah, you know we got
to
get in that Patreon afterwards.
Yeah. Oh man, Derek on the Patreon?
Yeah. It's always a special event when Derek shows up to the Patreon, baby.
Oh, James done pulled up.
All right, so we gonna get into this Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 1. Why did you call your projects Coffee and Cigarettes?
Because I love coffee and cigarettes.
5th grade ass answer. Because I like crayons. I like crayons and glue.
Nah, for real though, but it was like a part of the process, right? So like, you know, you get up every day. I'm gonna start my day with a big bottle of water, a cup of black coffee,
okay,
and about 2 cigarettes. Marlboro 72. Marlboro Man, if you want to sponsor me.
Cartons.
Send me some cartons, baby. I just bought this truck straight cash.
I'm rich,
But it was like, that's me, bro. Shit, that's what I'm gonna have one or the other in my hand at any given time.
That is true.
When we was preparing for these sessions, I was always either smoking or drinking some coffee, or drinking some goddamn alcohol.
That's true.
Doing some cocaine.
Little soft, little powder.
Little some.
I mean, we just being honest, man.
Yeah, be honest.
It means, hey, that volume two got recorded off an 8-ball.
Yes, it did.
Real shit.
I think I took you to get it.
Yeah. I had a lot of Big Cat. I was like, we got to make a quick run to the city.
Kyle, you need to come on.
Yeah.
I had told Big Cat, we just need to run to the city
real quick. Go to the city real quick. I said, this nigga here, bro.
They walked up on Cat. You want to roll with it? No, thank you.
I'm all right, fam.
Yeah, so the coffee and cigarettes thing is like, I always try to personalize the music. So it's like, how do I make this personal for the audience, or get into the brain of who I am as a person? It's like shit. It's a substance thing for sure,
right?
But it's also like a process thing too. It's like this is how I kind of maintain my center at the time. And then there's a black and white film called Coffee and Cigarettes that I really had liked at the time, and it was more so just about these 2 dudes that met up at a coffee bar, and they just smoking cigarettes the whole time, just having a conversation. So the whole film is just dialogue, and I was like, am I still picking up? I'm experiencing that same thing you experienced.
You gotta hold it. Just hold it. Yeah.
All right. See,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Right.
So, the whole thing was just dialogue, and I was like, well, shit. I mean, this is what I'm doing. When I came up with the idea, I had to start researching to see if it was any other media out around that, because it's like, this ain't no regular shit you would just call something.
Right.
And that film was just about dialogue between these 2 men, and I was like, well, shit, I'm just gonna have dialogue in the raps, so we're just gonna go with that.
Okay. Now, 97 Pacers. How did you come up with that? All
right, so check me out. I had the other 2 songs, the Seinfeld Reruns, and what's the third song? Secondhand. I had them done already. Todd was there, and him and Geronimo was like, man, he be making all these songs and shit, but he be already coming prepared. let's just hit him with something on the spot and see how he respond.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, these niggas playing with me.
Yeah, they thought you was sweet.
They thought shit was sweet.
Okay,
They thought
all
I
right.
needed weeks to make songs.
Yeah.
And what it took, like, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And then another, 10, 15 to record it?
Yeah.
Knock that shit out. Soon they played the beat. Knock that shit on out. That's how we started?
That's how we started.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
97 paces.
So, yeah, this is an example of niggas trying to put me on the spot.
So, let's get into it. 97 paces.
Yeah.
You can't rush creation, the 97 paces. This ain't no hobby, I'm bout to shout it like throwing maker. Can't say I made it, I'm making waves trying to make some paper. I'm pulling up for no go down, my trails blazing. All these trials came with tribulations, the judge hating. I need some ventilation. Me and the 45 double dating. 007 no animation. You be in chalk while they double dutching. Can't get no fuck cause I'm double cupping. High tech red, no rubber touching. Chopper got drums, I play percussion. Auntie telling me stop cussing. Fuck that. Chopping the tree like a lumberjack. Once out, get the sack. Still making plays on my pony, yeah. Still ain't recovering from certain crack. Serving them babies some similar. Picking up, where you at? Pocket fat, heart attack. Matter black, the black ain't black. Penny shack, shot a glass. Cut the grass, bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. I got a union like every year, yeah. Yeah, Salt kill snail, not a player. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lil John, Little Chris, do the shit in the kitchen, cooking grits. Ocean full of fishes, take a pic.
Yeah. It's that 97 Pacers. We actually shot a video of that.
Yeah, great video.
Great video.
We'll link the video in the
Really a small movie, to be honest.
Man, Rich.
G Money.
What's up, man?
Another day in paradise.
Yeah, man. How you living, man?
We know.
Hey, look, man. Before we go in here, man, my reputation, everything is on the line, man. My face card on the line, man. I'm bringing you to this, man. I hope everything's straight up with you, man. I'm letting you know that straight up, man. Like, you can play no game called straight slide, man. Any jittering, all that going back and forth, man. You don't know what you talk about. Just straight to the point, man. Jittering shit.
Don't you worry, bro. I know what I'm doing. I won't
Look,
fuck up
man,
your face
my
card.
face card is on the line, though, man.
I won't be
Listen,
fucking
man.
up no face cards.
All right, man. Come on, man.
This one time at band camp.
Watch, wait, patient. You can't rush creation. The 97 Pacers. This ain't no hobby. I'm bout to shout it like throwing maker. Can't say I made it. I'm making waves trying to make some paper. I'm pulling up for no go down. My trails blazing. All these trials came with tribulations. The judge hating. I need some ventilation. Me and the 45 double dating. 007 no animation. You be in chalk while they double dutching. Can't get no fuck cause I'm double cupping. High tech red, no rubber touching. Chopper got drums, I play percussion. Auntie telling me stop cussing. Fuck that. Chopping the tree like a lumberjack. Once out, get the sack. Still making plays on my pony, yeah. Still ain't recovering from certain crack. Serving them babies some similar. Picking up, where you at? Pocket fat, heart attack. Matter black, the black ain't black. Penny shack, shot a glass. Cut the grass, bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. I got a union like every year, Yeah, yeah. Salt kill snail, not a player. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lil John, Little Chris, do the shit in the kitchen, cooking grits. Ocean full of fishes, take a pic.
Yeah, so that was technically my first like directing debut. I had wrote up the treatment. I had my cousin Javar's, rest in peace, pull up. He passed shortly, maybe probably like 6 months after we shot that. So yeah, he was so excited to be a part of it, but it was like, you know, I had the like idea what we wanted to do, and then yeah, everybody showed up to make that shit happen. Yeah. And so we got a video and a slick short film out of it. Okay. Shot by what's your boy name?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. So yeah, hell yeah, man, that shit was live.
Yeah. So the people, if you want to listen to this music, it is on Apple Music under Niggas Deontay. Niggas
Deontay.
I'm sorry, you know.
It's Negus Deontay.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas.
And that's on.
Or if you eat from East Africa, Negus.
Negus
Deontay.
Yeah. And that's under the project Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 1.
That's Volume 1.
Yeah. So that's Volume 1 only had 3 songs on it.
Yeah, it was just a little quick EP.
Right.
I was trying to get warmed up.
Right.
Making music and shit.
All right. So now we go jump into Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2.
Okay.
And I mean, I was there for everything, but this project was very special because I really seen your creative juices flow, I would say. And not only that, you're a monster, man. off the dome.
Yeah.
Just coming up with music, especially them 22 twos, man.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that?
What the fuck?
What was that?
Who is that? I don't know. Cohen? Huh? Now ain't the time to play with me. Okay. What are you doing? Huh? Turn that shit down, man. Okay. Well, naturally, these kids is crazy. He did that shit he know we in here recording.
Yeah. Know your personnel. Yeah. Cohen, don't play. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
I already know who it is. But 22 Twos came from 22 Twos by Jay-Z.
Okay.
So, I wanted to, I don't know, man. It was like when I was coming up with it, I was going with that 2 scheme, and I was like, I wonder if I could like do this shit 22 times like Jay-Z. And so it literally became like a study of like me just keeping account of every 2 I dropped, and it was like kind of challenging myself as a writer. And then, yeah, man, that shit just came out the way it did, and then it was like, okay, well, I ain't gonna stop at 22 though. Like, I'm gonna stop the 2s at 22, but I'm gonna keep the flow going because like I was just in a pocket, like a crazy pocket.
You was.
And then the beat was unique. Like Geronimo was making these beats using these, like he was chopping samples like shit I never heard of before.
That is true.
And like he was doing a lot of that stuff like on the spot. So when we first came with 22 Twos, it was like we was at his crib, and he was like, I was watching him chop the beats. And I was just kept thinking about this, like it's a method to my madness. Like this come from the drugs, the coffee, the cigarettes, the alcohol, the everything. Where I know like the average person probably be incapacitated in that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like ain't trying to do no rapping.
Right.
But like for me, it's like starter pack. Like I'm up, nigga. Let's get to it. We shot a video to this too.
We did.
And the video was like really like a little cookout type vibe.
Cookout
like it was like real nigga shit. Like we was playing cards, drinking, cooking out. The kids was out there. That shit was live.
That we was.
We can get into that, yeah.
Get into that 22 Twos, man. Niggas! Deontay, Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2. Let's get into it.
It's a gas leak. N-E-G. It's a method to my madness, a 2-minute drill, all matter. 2 more pill, bad habit, 2 liter field, more baggage, 2 bitches too. One savage, I saw the shit with two automatic, 2-seater, 200 dash in a 2-tone Coca-Cola classic. Takes a long to nut off 2 Perkins and 2. I'm tryna leave by 2:30. 2 strokes, seeing like a birdie. She 2 hands sucking like a slurpee. 3 o'clock, she said it's too early. I left 200 in a purse. Heard of 2 girls, 1 cup. Try 2 niggas, 1 hearse. 2 eyes, just to see it clearer. And 2 ears for the bullshitters. On leg, on head. 22 twos like Jigger. Hold up, there might be a new beginning at 20 twin. In my swisher. Give a fuck if they were twin sisters. That 20 twin on the pistol. Maytag, spin on the nigga. Maytag again on the nigga. Toe tag the kin of the nigga. It sound good, but I ain't no killer. Camera per the pigs, digging through some shit, Took a couple risks, It's all in the wrist, Yeah, I don't watch these niggas switch, Dig your own ditch, Swing and a miss, Yup, in a all-white tee, start a franchise like Steven Yao Ming. Come around your city, bling, bling, but that fire on me now like dog scene. Yeah, fireman, I feel like Weezy. Briar's how I'm rocking ice cream, but my intellect like W.E.B. Thuggish, ruckish, B.O.N.E. So nigga, watch your T.O.N.E. with a cover girl like Easy Breezy. D-A-N-T-E, my nigga.
That motherfucker hard, man.
That motherfucker's crazy.
They get regular B-O-N-E, so nigga, watch your T-O-N-E, nigga.
Down, nigga.
Yeah.
Bring your
you
tone
at a
down.
10, bitch
Yeah.
ass nigga. Bring that shit down to a 3.
Yeah, we need you down all the way.
Yeah.
Speaking,
They talk about 90 and 35. That might be one of the ones. They give me on 20 like, this nigga talking crazy. What's your T-O-N-E, nigga? Is that Douglas County?
yeah, is that Douglas County? Yeah,
shit.
shit,
Is that
slow it down.
GSP?
Slow down.
It's a new niggas.
Sorry, officer.
We was playing at 22 twos.
22 twos here.
He like, well, run it back.
Son.
Run it back.
Let me hear.
This time, son.
Now that motherfucker going crazy.
Yeah. Get your warning.
Cigarette
Yeah.
for that right now.
Play this in the patrol car on the way back.
Sorry, I was listening to Deontay. What's going on? Where we at with it?
This nigga's going crazy. Over.
All right, so let's talk about your early days of rapping. Like, how did you know that you had a skill for putting words together?
I always like writing and shit. So I used to get a lot of like praise from teachers and shit when it came to the literature stuff. Like when we would have to read books and then write like essays on them and shit like that. My teachers was always like, "Damn, you're a powerful writer." And they would always try to get me to join like ELA and shit, but I always looked at that shit like nerd shit. So
Right.
I mean, had I embraced it, I'd probably be in journalism right now. I technically are in journalism right
Technically.
now. But I wanted to start rapping when I heard Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, that's when I was like, oh, man.
Okay.
Like, this some shit, bro.
So we blame 50 Cent.
Yeah, shout out to 50 Cent.
Shout out to Phil.
Not for who he is currently, but who he was.
Right.
But it was like I like we talked about it like bus stop radio thing where it's like I always like memorize songs. I would know them bitches word for word, and I would be spitting like verses at the bus stop just from other rappers and shit. And then one day my homeboy was like, when we was walking home, he's like, just freestyle, like just say whatever come to your mind type shit. I was like 11, 12 years old. And that shit was so ass, but he was like, bro, but you kept that shit going the whole way, even though you weren't really saying shit.
Right.
He's like, bro, you need to rap. I put that shit off for a minute. Like, I ain't never think about it. But then I got into like that battle rap shit. When I heard Dedication 2.
Okay.
I wrote my first rap to that Get 'em shit. Like, I heard Dedication 2, I was like, I'm finna rap.
Okay.
And by that time I had studied so much rapping that it became like more so me mimicking other niggas' flows, like mimicking Lil Wayne flow a lot. It just inserting my own words. And after you do that for a while, you kind of formulate your own style, like how you want to approach it. You also learn more about music. So I think I dropped my first shit when I was like 16 on MySpace.
Okay.
But it was crazy because I went to school the next day and niggas was like, boy, that shit was hard. Like,
School was talking about it.
yeah.
Always was talking.
They was talking. And I was like, oh shit. All right, I might. So that's when I started getting into like battling niggas and shit. Like I wanted to get more into that because I just really love the whole culture of battling. Like that shit is fire. Like it's me versus you. But the thing, I never wanted to be a battle rapper because none of them niggas can make good songs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, all right, I just want to go like the Lil Wayne route. I like freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or and not traditional like off the top of the dome, but just like putting on a beat and just writing as many bars to it as I possibly can.
I get that.
And then eventually it's like one of those things where you go into the studio with niggas and they making songs and it's like, okay, you do a guest feature here, guest feature there. Then eventually you start making up your own hooks and shit, it just came from there.
That's what's up. So being that you are from Wilmington, North Carolina, and your pops is from Brooklyn and your mom is a Southern Belle, how did that influence your music taste and your music style?
So early on, I was all in on like New York rap, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even outside of my dad's influence, my dad not really like a super duper musical nigga. Like he know what's popular and shit like that. But his family was like really big on putting me on like my cousins, my aunties, uncles, like, you know, that's how I got my first pair of Jordan 3s. Like that's, you know, they introduced me to a whole different realm of hip hop for real. And you fall in love with that shit when you so young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already kind of like falling in love with hip hop in the sense of like, it's an everyday thing. Like it's always been present and around, but like that in love feeling, like where you feel like, damn, yo, this shit changing my life. Like this shit, niggas is out here making a soundtrack to my life type shit.
Right.
So I would think it really did start with like the whole G-Unit mixtapes and shit like that. Like G-Unit mixtapes, Dipset mixtapes. Lloyd Banks was my favorite rapper in middle school.
What
like,
an era.
Bro.
What an era.
Them Hot 97 freestyles and shit like that.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks was like, bro, nobody could tell me that there was a better rapper than Lloyd Banks at that time.
Right.
So then we like LimeWire, Frost Wire, we finding all type of shit. Of course, Get Rich or Die Trying drop. I had bought the Get Rich or Die Trying behind the scenes like DVDs and shit like that. I was really tapped into that shit. So the Southern influence really came from like my aunties and shit. Like same thing with my mama. Like my parents like real old school. They don't really fuck with rap music like that. So I'm growing up listening to like Aretha, Patti LaBelle, Luther Vandross, Teddy P, all that. So like I got that in me too. But my aunties was like big on like T.I. early on. Like I'm Serious T.I., Killer Mike, Yin Yang Twins used to be having some fire ass albums. Pastor Troy, the whole crunk era movement and the beginning of the trap era movement. It's like when I'm like 12, 13, 14 years old. And then you just go back, you start listening to like early Outkast, Goody Mob, shit like that. It's just like, bro, I love this shit, bro. Like, that's like undoubtedly I'm gonna be a rapper type shit.
That's what's up. You had found your niche.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You fell in love with it. That's cool. So let's get into this next song, man. Van Exel. Off Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2. Van Exel.
Van Exel, man. That's that motherfucker, man.
What was the inspiration behind it?
Bro, I just wanted one song on there where it was just straight bars. Like, of course, the intro, I feel like the intro always got to be bars. But I feel like with that Van Exel is, first of all, like, the name come from just a bar in there. Like, a lot of niggas don't know Nick Van Exel type shit. But, he like one of them niggas that like kind of infused like street ball into professional basketball.
Absolutely.
Fire.
Absolutely.
Fire. A dime, like, he gonna throw a dime, he gonna cross a nigga up, he gonna hit a three, and he gonna hit that lane and lay that bitch out that glass. Like, finesse shit. I always like real finesse players and shit. But that Van Exel, like, when Geronimo played the beat, I just knew, like, I'm finna tear this bitch apart from the beginning of it till the end. Like, I'm not gonna stop until the beat end. I believe this beat like 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long, something like that. I was like, I'm gonna have a bar for every goddamn second of that bitch.
All right, well, let's get into it. Van Exel on that Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2, ladies and gentlemen.
We good? We good? Niggas!
I bring them sounds in.
They say you are what you eat, so I eat and represent them shit and go teeth. They say you saw what you reap, I'ma keep the reaper on the edge of his seat. All rise, nigga, stand on your feet. Get hog tied, nigga, pull out the teeth. Nah, just kidding. Pull out my blick and hit lick at the lick, but I'm really just trying to restore the feeling. Call out the plug and my brick at the brick, but I'm really just trying to restore the building. Yeah, that bitch better hit from the back, cause I'm really not trying to absorb her feelings. I think it's more fulfilling. I think it's more fulfilling to pour my trouble. TJ Warren, how about it's the bubble? I bury bodies a little goop with a shovel. I'm just a chemist, turn solid to liquid. Take a grown man, break them down to a puddle. I leave a witness, I'm gonna find a breeze and just jump out that bitch and come back just a hunter. Drip a drown like I'm gonna, like one. Drip a drown like the #1 stunner. Clandestine with the pimpin' united like Manchester. How I kick it, I pray to my ancestor, not religion. I'm painting like Van Gogh, so call me Vincent. My handle like Van Exel, call me Nicholas. Rubber nigga like I'm dirty, ridiculous. I get up close and personal, I'm intimate. This ain't no 9 to 5, it's more like an all the time. But I work a 9 to 5, it don't take away from the grind. This shit was by design. You either gonna build it or destroy, so then my design. I'm the god, not even getting even. I'm just trying to beat the art. No facade, chain smoking, picking ashes. I get away, fly away, Lennon Kravitz. If I want it, I'ma have it, I manifest it, thinking magic, Rocket power, auto in my pocket, a double down and reinvest the profit. Double-breasted jacket, white collar, a hot topic. Nigga think I'm gothic. We all know I hit dog holler, a long way from riding on the martyr. Truth was a hard pill to swallow. I chewed it up and grabbed a water bottle. Nigga ain't fucking with me, nigga.
Yeah, man.
That's that Van Exel.
Yeah, man.
You was snapping on that joint too.
Yeah, man.
You was going crazy.
Woo, they don't even know about that.
You
Treat
thought-
that black man like that.
yeah. They're not doing the knowledge. Yeah.
God rest his soul.
You put a lot of
Hey, nigga, clandestine with the pimping united like Manchester. How I kick it, I pray to my ancestor, not religion. I'm painting like Van Gogh, so call me Vincent. My handle like Van Exel, call me. Man, come on, man. Rob a nigga like I'm dirty, ridiculous, nigga.
Bars, nigga.
Yeah. That's what we call motherfucking hip hop, nigga.
Motherfucking bars. Shout out to Flex.
Yeah, shout out nigga Flex.
Shout out to Flex for the bomb inspiration, man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I want to get into some, I guess, some pain.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
something that you really wanted to get off your chest on that baggage claim.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind that?
Man, I was getting off of drugs. I was losing friends. I had to like really go. This when I was like heavy. This when I started getting like real heavy on the road. So I'm away from a lot of people. So as I'm losing things, I'm gaining things. This is when me and you became like a lot closer as friends. I'm away. I'm spending the most time I ever spent away from my kids. I'm away from the streets.
Yeah.
And like that sobering up thing, like, you know, like I made a step to get the CDL and shit, and it's to better my life. You know what I mean? Better the opportunities for not only myself financially, but for the things I could provide for my kids. And it just made me realize, like, damn, like sometimes you gotta go away to get up. You know what I'm saying? But also,
That's true.
I was in Alabama, so I ain't in Georgia. Like, I ain't around my old friends. Like, we started having falling outs and shit. The streets kind of like is a distant memory for me at this point, because it's like I ain't fuck that shit. Like, I'm off that. So it's like a lot of it was an isolation, a lot of reflection.
Okay.
And I was like, and that beat, man, again, Geronimo, man. Geronimo produced all the songs on both volumes of Coffee and Cigarettes.
That he did.
And man, you could just hear it in the beat, man. Like the beats, he be making these beats that be just, they'll pull something out of you, bro. And it's like, I had got to a point where rapping where I didn't really think about what I was gonna talk about going into it. I let the beat dictate where we was gonna take the conversation.
Yeah.
So all these songs that you hear off Coffee and Cigarettes, when the beat played, that's when I decided what I was gonna talk about, because it'll like, do you got Dear Winter queued up? Was you gonna go with Dear Winter?
You want to do? I was gonna go with baggage claim. We can do.
No. Let's do Dear Winter for the end, because everybody that listened to Volume 2 was like, damn, dog, like,
Yeah.
you gonna end the album making a nigga cry?
Yeah.
Like, we turned up the whole time. But, you know, like, even with Dear Winter, that's just an example. It's like, that shit pulled it out of me. You know, I had just lost my mama around that time. And it just got me reflecting on, like, my own mortality, death, the people I lost in my life, and just where I was. And then, ironically, during Dear Winter, I was driving in upstate New York, and it was fucking pouring down, snowing. And like this also the first time I had ever experienced shit like that. Like the truck shit kind of helped me travel and navigate like the world in a way where I'm experiencing different climates, different sceneries, different type of people with different accents, but also kind of realizing like, damn, we essentially are the same though. We just live in different environments.
Right.
But the landscape for Dear Winter was like purely like fucking, it was just snowing like a motherfucker. Like I had never seen that shit. And I was like, okay, well, Jay-Z was a big inspiration in this album too. With starting with 22 Twos, but also like Dear Summer. I was listening to like a lot of Jay-Z at that time. So I was like, okay, he made the Dear Summer, I'm gonna make my Dear Winter. And then with Baggage Claim, it was actually, I was at the airport and I was going from one job to the next. So I was transferring up to this new job. And I'm listening to the beat while I'm in the airport, and it's just like that's just kind of the thing that kept replaying in my head, like this baggage claim, like I got all this baggage, and I gotta claim this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I even incorporated that into some of the bars, and that's where Baggage Claim came from. It's actually like probably my favorite song off the album.
Baggage Claim?
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it, man. It's that Baggage Claim, Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2. Let's get into it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Jonah? We just one take, we're gonna wipe them out, you feel me? Solid take these days. Yeah. Yeah. Country budget wants some fish and grits. On I-95, on my 9-to-5, going 96. Belly tote the stick. I'm more like Ace than Money Mitch. I never sold no brick. That shit won't matter if I hit the lick. You threw on all that drip. That shit ain't matter. Them boys made you strip. I know you probably snitch. Bump Pegasus, adjust my leverages. That shit gon' make me rich. Yeah. Not overnight. Man, I know this won't be quick. Carhartt on, feel like a carpenter. A long way from rocking Bob Barker, trying to be popular. My heart numb the back of cop cars, riding with block stars. I never gave no fuck about money. I hustle subpar, but it ain't get me far. But I want that recipe, so keep the slice. Never had no shiny armor, learned to navigate the night. I know I need some patience, niggas, show you right. My woman melanated, understand my plight. Assess the risk and make the sacrifice. Then I'ma work my wrist and would have been like Jesus Christ. Tryna bow, but you killing me, Smiles. You know I know you flaw, I still got love for your dog. I can't even complain, it's hard adjusting the pain. You lying to yourself, my boy, we one and the same. I do my drugs in front of my friends so I don't feel so ashamed. Then go against the grain, the missus made me meaner, I can't stand the rain. I'm spitting from the soul for real, this candy rain. Hustle for my family name, but all this shadow work just feel like baggage claim. Yeah. My water still, I feel it mirrors lakes. I'm rounding third base, no time for breaks. I just pray I make it safe. The well running dry, these niggas still trying to take the high. I found out all my heroes fake. Niggas.
Baggage Claim. So soulful.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun. That shit hard, nigga. That beat was crazy,
Yeah, it
bro.
was. It was.
That shit was crazy.
You poured your heart and soul into it.
Yeah, for sure. Had to, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is New Music Mondays. We back. First episode back since the hiatus.
Hit them niggas with some air horns, man. Let's hit them with some air horns. Yeah.
You know, we back.
Yeah, we
back,
baby.
man. You know.
It's good to be back, man.
It is good to be back. And I want the viewers and the people that submit music to understand that this episode was the first one back from we both had losses in the family.
For sure.
I lost my cousin June 5th. you called me 2 days later and said you lost your aunt
Yeah.
on June 7th. So
Yep.
just back to back. So I wanted the first episode back to be something special for the people, for the fans, for the cousins. I know y'all want to hear y'all music played, but for this one, I wanted to give my boy his flowers, man. Because life is funny like that, man. You never know what could happen, man.
Yeah, we was riding on the high too.
Yeah. So coming back, I just wanted to say, hey, man, let's do something special because we've been going for a while.
Yeah.
And I think they'll appreciate this.
I know they will.
Yeah.
I think also too it kind of put things in perspective for these artists that are submitting. Like, bro, I was once an artist too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand grinding this shit out and not feeling like you being heard and feeling like you the best and you know, you got this confirmation bias from the people around you, but like I really did feel deeply like, bro, I'm one of the best niggas rapping and don't nobody know it. And anytime that people would hear my music, especially new people, they would be so gassed up. Like, you know, we even had early on in my career, around 24, I had a situation with Atlantic Records and I already knew they was trying to fuck me over and I ain't go with it. And I used to regret that at times, like, damn, maybe I should have just took the money and I would have got myself in the dough, but I feel like by me not, I always wondered like, damn, how am I gonna bounce back from this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I you know, you hear people say shit like, damn, you don't get these opportunities twice, and you know, once this door closes, it's closed forever and shit like that. So I wanted to utilize this, like, even though I don't rap no more, we're gonna give an opportunity for people that still rap, do EDM, R&B, any black artists out there that's like just trying to look for a platform. Why wouldn't we provide it for them? Like, and also this is like something I wish I would have had when I was coming up, just to be able to submit to. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't charging niggas to do it, nothing like that.
Right.
But we've discovered a lot of great artists. So I think, yeah, man, appreciate you though, bro. This was all Big Cat idea.
Yeah.
I'm grateful because I'm listening back to some of these songs like, damn, I might need to get back in that motherfucking mood, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think for the most part, I'm kind of past it. Yeah. I'm searching towards what we got going, what we building now. Right. But I love to give this opportunity to be heard to other artists out there and shit like that. That's what's up.
Now I know you said early on you like battle rap. Now you had a battle rapper on one of your songs.
yeah, Pizza the Third.
Pizza the Third, man.
Yeah.
What's them boys' podcast?
Don't get me lying.
Oh man. We'll shout it out. We'll shout it out in the description.
Yeah.
Pizza the Third, man. PC is
they got like a full it's all
hip hop.
Yeah.
All hip hop all the time.
All the time.
They talking all hip hop.
Word.
And PC is a dope rapper.
Absolutely.
Great battle rapper.
He's a great battle rapper, but he one of the few that I can see like he could put that shit together on the mic too.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I witnessed it. And then nigga dope.
Yeah, he dope.
Dope, man. So let's get into this Fred Sanford, man. What was the inspiration behind Fred Sanford?
Bruh, play the beat. I'm going to come up with something. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah, it was. Bruh, it is that simple, but that shit just came out hard as fuck.
I did.
But yeah, I knew I was in there with him, but I wanted him to. I like the easy thing to do with him would have been, let's just play a beat and rap back and forth. But I was like, nah, we need to do a song because I wanted to see like how he could structure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because also too at that time he was trying to prove himself as an artist inside the booth instead of just on the stage. So yeah, man, I was like, shit, play that beat and that motherfucking that intro. Well, I think he sampled Jackson State, didn't he?
Yes.
Sonic Boom.
Yes.
Yeah. Ain't that serendipitous?
And that's crazy, bro.
Ain't that
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. We had this sample, and that led us right to Jackson. Bro.
Right to Jackson, baby.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Fred Sanford off that Coffee and Cigarettes Volume 2.
Turn the church into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the church into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dunks. Yeah. Take her back to the crib, she get manhandled. Yeah. Turning trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Yeah. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. Yeah. Bitch, I'm blacker than black like I'm Fred Hunt. And I'm black. Yeah. Dirty stickers inside of the clothes hump. Yeah. Scotty too hot, y'all.
Hold on, now listen.
Uh-huh.
You gotta understand. We're gonna start this shit over because
Okay.
you gotta understand. The man, tell him about that shit, Derek. That shit come from that bar come from a real place.
Shadaric, what's up?
That's some real shit, bro. Dirty stickers inside of the clothes hamper. I don't even want to put no dates on. We ain't gonna do no shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
we was young though.
we was some young bulls out here, man. Got in a little trouble, bro. It's 2-3 in the morning. Hit my boy door. His old lady come to the door. I need to see your man. He need to come to the door immediately. I'm in some hot shit. Please help me out. We don't even know each other like that, bro. I don't know Kyle from shit.
We probably had just met like 2 months before.
He
We ended up
see-
just living across from each other.
Right.
And he seen me outside on some bullshit. He gave me some weed. I was like, brother, I appreciate it, brother. I was fucked up. So shit, one night I get in the gym, you know, and I'm just a real now hit the door like, hey man, bro, that nigga didn't ask no question. Towel, wrap the file. I had some file on me. It wasn't what it needed to be. I didn't have a legal firearm, but
Yeah.
I needed to get this shit somewhere. Cause I needed to come back and get it. I ain't want to just throw it in the wood. One of these rascals come find my shit, I was gonna be mad. Gave it to my boy, wrap that shit up, get out of here. Boom. I take off through the woods, nigga, thief in the night. Come back the next morning, my shit neatly wrapped. Here you go, brother. We ain't say no word. Appreciate it, bro. I'm out.
And I hit that bitch in the dirty clothes for the whole night.
So that's where that bar comes
Yeah,
from.
exactly.
That
That's
night.
real shit,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy. Even when I heard it, I was like, oh, this nigga different.
Yeah.
Because he always did the rapping shit, even
Right.
when I met him across the hall, bro. Like, we used to sit out there, you know, when we did get cool, bro, he would freestyle for like 30 minutes. I was like, all right, bro, like,
All right, my nigga.
let's find an ending for it. Nigga. I was like, bro, what? Where is this coming
One
from?
thing about me, boy, I used to freestyle for hours,
Forever.
bro.
Yeah, I know it.
I'll fuck a party up. Play me. Put a beat. DJ D-Ray cut the beat on.
I'm talking about weed done went out, drank dry. I was like, all right, man, I'm finna get on up out of here. One more freestyle.
All right, let's get back into this, man. It's Fred Sanford.
Hold on. Before you play it, I want to hear that shit.
You want to hear it?
That's my shit.
My boy came. My boy came with the tequila.
Yeah, hold on.
I got my boy hype.
You can you show this bottle on camera?
Yeah, don't show that. No, not that bottle.
Shit might be incrimination.
Yeah.
Well, incriminating bottle right here.
I got my boy hype. He went and
man,
got
I'm
tequila.
turned, man.
He
This
turned.
shit got me excited.
Yeah, he
I was
excited.
like, damn, that's so crazy because we played the shit there right down. Like, damn, that bar was for him.
Yeah.
And I already know, like, one thing, there's another thing too, is like your friends really support you. Like, Shadaric always was like very supportive of the music and shit. So in that moment, it's like, you know, this shit come from a real place. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's another thing too. I ain't got to think about what I'm finna say because I mean this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the podcast is the way it is. I ain't got to too much think about what I'm saying. I mean this shit, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's run that motherfucking Fred.
Fred Sanford, baby.
With the custom grits and eggs shot glasses.
Take your shot, baby. Take your shot.
Boop, 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 boop.
Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dunks. Yeah. Take her back to the crib, she get manhandled. Yeah. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Yeah. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. Yeah. Bitch, I'm blacker than black like I'm Fred Hunt. And I'm black. Yeah. Dirty stickers inside of the clothes hump. Yeah. Scotty too hot, I'm hot to handle. Yeah. Problem solved, my bitch gon' light a candle. Body like a bitch, looking like a lick. Cooking up some grits while I'm playing with a click. Selling white girl, ever crummy with the fish. Mama found the residue, forgot to do the dish. Pull up in the fish bowl, serving out fish. Trying to dot the cracker like bricks. Told me when they bottle, that it's all in the wrist. Told you when I'm bottling, that it's all in the wrist. Write a big picture, I'ma take a bigger risk. I'm the bigger nigga, I'ma keep a bigger clip. Can't trust no bitch on no public defender. Dick in the end of that transgender. Pick up the slack like I'm Darren Fisher. Dashing like Blizzard, red nose on my pistol. Stashing in the window, the summer I sizzle. Nigga come snooping, I'm shooting for shizzle. For sure. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dunks. Yeah. Take her back to the crib, she get manhandled. Yeah. Turning trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Yeah. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand.
Phone tap so the feds listen. Yeah. I know he dead cause his legs twitchy. Yeah. Pussy good but the head smoking. Yeah. Making knees buckle like Greg Goldie. I'm the one they wanna hail to be. Wanna rap but they be scared of a G. This a problem, they be staring at me cause I know the answer like I'm Aaron McKee. Big 40 with the big laser. Strap on me like a cliffhanger. Far as weed, we got mixed flavors and a dope of 9 like a 5th grader. Like whoa, like whoa. Should I do the green or the red laser? Having cheese, yeah, the bread lazy. I know the game like Craig Sager. Boss kicks, nigga, I got every flavor. Yeah. Jordan 6 rings like I'm playing Sega. Punch.
Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dunks. Yeah. Take her back to the crib, she get manhandled. Yeah. Turn the trash into treasure like Fred Sanford. Yeah. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand.
God damn.
Man,
That was a good time. That was a good session.
man, we was having a time, brother.
We was having a good session in there.
That 22 twos came out of that session too.
Yeah, I think all the up tempo.
Yeah.
And then you came back and
Uh-huh.
did everything else. Man, that was a great time though, man. It was. Listen, this is one of the probably a great mixtape that not a lot of people have heard,
Yeah.
and I want people to hear it,
Yeah.
and I want people to go back and listen to it and see where you came from and how you judge music and how you listen to music and how you create music and how you got to where you are now.
Hell yeah.
And
It's
I think,
definitely- It definitely wouldn't be no podcast if we didn't start with the music first.
Right.
Because shit, that's the only reason I got on TikTok was to promote the music.
Mm-hmm.
And then shit, the music shit just wasn't clicking. Then we had something unfortunate happen with like the album. You know what I'm saying? We was finna make the album.
We go circle back to that
All right, bet.
because we go end it on Dear Winner.
Okay.
But the album that got lost into oblivion, you was really in you was really in an emotional bag,
Mm-hmm.
and you really like opened up, you know.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that truck driving shit had me doing so much self-reflection. And it wasn't nobody to, I ain't really no big fan of just being on the phone all day neither.
Right.
So it wasn't nobody to talk to. So I had to talk to myself. I had to like really reflect, you know what I'm saying? I think the people don't understand is like the absence of noise is gonna cause you to self-reflect. That's why people don't sleep at night.
Right.
They spend all day around people and in folks' face or on the phone, distracting themselves from what's going on in their hearts and their minds. And like when that silence come, that spirit gonna reflect, bro. And I went through a few years of that, and yeah, that shit was bringing out some of the best music I ever made. Almost to the point where like after that last album, I really feel like I ain't have nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that it got lost is like maybe as good as it was, bro, maybe that's the thing that would have took us out of here.
Probably.
And maybe we don't get the podcast, and maybe my work and what my purpose was a little bit more important than just being a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Especially in the capacity that I speak in now. So, yeah, man, you know, it took me a long time to come to terms with that shit. I was bitter about that shit for a long time.
Yeah, you were.
Because I feel like that was my best body of work ever.
No, it was.
Yeah.
I want to get into something that you did earlier in your career before we ended off that Dear Winner. Sunrise. That's my favorite song. By
Yeah.
This to me.
All right, let's do this for me.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go Sunrise.
Uh-huh.
And then let me get Seinfeld reruns.
You want Seinfeld reruns?
How,
Okay.
how much time we got?
We had 46 minutes.
Let's go Sunrise.
Okay.
Let's go Seinfeld reruns.
Okay.
And then we can end it with Dear Winner.
Dear Winner. All right, let's do it.
Seinfeld reruns, just because Seinfeld reruns is really like a big reflection on how we get the grits and eggs. Anyway, niggas hear
That
me
is true.
mentioning grits a lot.
A lot, yeah, for sure.
It's like been a staple of my life, my whole life. But Seinfeld reruns, I grew up without cable. I used to watch Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld reruns, I never liked Kramer.
All right, hold on. Don't
I ain't
hold
gonna
on.
give- I ain't
Hold
gonna give it to
on.
him.
Don't
I ain't gonna give it to him. I'm
Don't
just
give him
saying,
too
niggas
much.
have heard me tell this story, and I
That's true.
understand, like, the reason I like Seinfeld is because we ain't had cable. The reason I eat so much grits and eggs because, shit, nigga, that's how we was growing up. We ain't had no cable. We ain't had no food. You know what I'm saying? Pop's just making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Just survive, nigga.
We would survive, bro. Just survive, bro.
Boy, you still alive in there?
Yeah. Make some noise for me so you're still alive.
Make some noise.
Going to work, boy.
Niggas was watching. A nigga gonna put his finger under your nose. Make sure you breathing in that motherfucker.
Good job, this dad shit.
I'm killing this dad shit.
Nigga alive in there. They look, you getting fat.
That's all them grits.
Yeah, all them grits.
Grit sticking.
Man, grits sticking running them streets, boy.
All right, let's get into it, baby.
This your shit right here.
This is my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Iconic second verse.
Let's
Second verse is so crazy.
Let's get into it.
All right. You brought a night to the gunfight. Drive by in the sunlight. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. Yeah. I wear my sunglasses at night. Just spend the check on that off-white. I know I'm skating on some thin ice. I know you're cruising for the right price. I see it all in your eyes. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. I don't go to sleep. Got that body half off like a coupon. Roll it, got bitter like a with two-tone. Baby face feel like a newborn. I'm surrounded by green like a crouton. 1,000 Allen on the side. Yeah. Stick on pop out when we slide. Man's down, you won't survive.
Big
Been
ass
that
crap.
man might put a suit on. From the jungle, put the zoo on. Came from sleeping on the futon. Spin your block and get my shoot on. I feel like Steve Nash. Why? I might know look past your bitch. Traumatized my son and crashed the whip. Titans class ain't no passive shit. Through the glass, see my mama shed tears. All I've ever been faced with was feels. Make a play while I'm sipping the bill. Hit like song, that's to catch all the deal. I'm the one that put the pressure on pills. Gave a lecture to the ones who can't heal. You in a racing bitch, we eat over here. Far from cattle, but got hung like a stare. All the war feel like Sun Tzu. Mom Dukes go fund you. But I might pitch it on the fun too. In the blue flame like Ryu. Chopper City, get you tossed in the bayou. Wow. You brought a night to the gunfight. Drive by in the sunlight. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. Yeah. I wear my sunglasses at night. Just spend the check on that off-white. I know I'm skating on some thin ice. I know you're cruising for the right price. I see it all in your eyes. Don't go to sleep till the sunrise. Yeah. I don't go to sleep. Jeepers creepers creep up in the Jeep.
Find us, keep us, find out where you sleep. Kill the leader, toss the heater, change my features. That's why they call me niggas. Ills ringing, choppers blasting, yeah. Close the case, then close the casket, yeah. Preserve my water like a cactus. Learn your habits, rate the stashes, tie the plastic. Hide my tactics, burn the fabric, yeah. We through traffic, urban magic, yeah. Yeah. Pull up in the fishbowl, flexing on the minnows. Give a nigga shit back, turn to a shit show. Kept it with the side show, feeling metaphysical. Getting to that money every day, it's a ritual. Rolling through the 619 rim stereo. Yeah. Run through 619 rim stereo. Turn some water into wine, it's a miracle. Put the baking soda in the pot, it's a mineral. Huh. I'm scratching out the cereal, my son eating cereal. Keep a little something on the side like a dinner roll. Pull up in the mothership, finna cut the mother load. Real big drip, can't be wearing on my brother clothes. Real fine bitch, I might never fuck another hoe. Come on, bro. It's overkill. Too much. People rap. I always want you rapping. Sometimes you gotta learn how to let other people rap. Fuck that nigga, I'm the best at this shit, nigga.
Oh,
I used to be out of my mind just in the booth talking to myself.
Nah, that's a banger. I ain't
Nigga
gonna lie to you.
don't understand, bro. That shit come from a real place though. Like even like a lot of that shit when niggas was calling me chopper and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, it's like reflecting on that shit. But also like even when I said like traumatized my son and crashed the whip, like it's some real shit. That boy talked about that car crash for like 2 years. He fucked up about that shit. One thing I'm gonna do is try to, at my very best, I'm gonna try to tell the truth, bro.
Right. Now you're very honest. Yeah. You're very honest in your music too, man.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
that's what make it so good, man. That's what make it so relatable and easy to listen. It's an easy listen.
Yeah.
It's not forced.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah. So you want to get into this Seinfeld reruns?
Before we do that, though, man, let's talk about you.
What's up, man?
We went from like we was always familiar with each other, but we really built our friendship relationship when I was over the road because we got a chance to like talk.
Yeah.
But like, bro, let's talk about like when you started going to them sessions.
Oh man, it was like watching Picasso, bro, and just being there watching Picasso, bro, or watching Basquiat create, bro.
Yeah,
shit was really fascinating.
Yeah,
I was just sitting there like, what the fuck?
I was like, I sent an invitation. I didn't even have to say that. I'd be like, bro, we going to the studio now. You'd be like, all right,
I'm pulling up.
Yeah, that shit used to be crazy though. We had some like, even the shit that people haven't heard, like we don't have, like a lot of songs even from them sessions didn't even come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I still got the files and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really bitter about that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm bitter about that one too.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I cut off my pinky to get that album.
That was a great album.
That was a great album.
Nigga, I slept on the floor for that session.
Yeah. We was in there for like 10, 12 hours. Niggas got drunk, went to bed, woke up. I was still rapping.
I was like, I had enough. I'm going home. Niggas is still in here. Niggas was on the floor.
Niggas was on the floor
beats.
making beats. It was a nigga in there with a bass guitar. Yeah. That shit was crazy. Bro.
Yeah, that shit was love.
I think it was like I reflect on it more so now. It's like that was just something that if you wasn't there in person, you just didn't get the experience. Like
I wish we would have blogged that one.
Real shit.
No.
We ain't make a lot. We ain't never really do too much recording in our sessions.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
Well,
I wanted to keep it. We always wanted to keep it in the house.
Keep it intimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, shit, bro. Hey. There you have it. So, Seinfeld Reruns is off of Volume 1. Man, we went through a couple of different things. At first, this shit was going to be, it was like the Seinfeld Reruns. No. The Second Hand was the first song that I recorded on Volume 1. And we was gonna lean more into like that type of shit. And I was like, nah, just send. I was like, we're just gonna drop 3. So like, I want everything to sound different,
right?
So I can kind of like showcase my range. But also, it was like, I ain't making no hooks though. We just gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? So Seinfeld Reruns, I would say, a lot of people like Secondhand. A lot of people like 97 Pages. But for me, it's always like the personal ones for me. Like,
Yeah.
Seinfeld Reruns was like real. That was a personal one for me. That's the one I like really. I love that shit.
Well, it's personal to you, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, check this out, bitch. I got some news you can use. Follow my instruction, won't be no destruction. I might just repeat my history till I master it. I might just throw off the chemistry trying to balance it. But everyone say they proud of me and I'm doubting it. The ones who be the most talented don't amount to shit. I had $1 in a dream, but it was counterfeit. And I can't go back to sleep. I've been up for about a week and I can barely blink. Even though I'm praying for the week, I'm praying on their strengths. You can't just ask me what's on my mind, all I do is think. And then I overthink. Like every time I board a ship, it's when it's about to sink. But I can't afford no shrink, so I take another drink. Yeah, I'm too indecisive, got too many options. Yeah, I'm too self-righteous, away on my conscience. Yeah. They tell me be patient, I'm waiting, I'm watching. They tell me I perish from a lack of knowledge, but once it's a teaching, I talk and sleeping. Let me learn you something. I done seen first work their whole life, still ain't earned them none. I know my dog solve his problems with roll another one. But when that smoke clear, he gotta face his fears. Lord, I cried way too many tears. Done worked too many years, not to be thinking clear. A house up in the hills. I used to feel so far ahead, now they is on my heels. Before I let my demons catch me, I'ma disappear. I grew up without cable, I used to watch Frasier. Seinfeld reruns, I never liked Kramer. Catch me while I care, won't give a fuck later. Bitch, you a dime right now, might be a dub later. How I go from the 6-man to the star player, but one injury might take me out the rotation. Should I play it safer or Tracy McGrady? Get stuck debating when I know that I'm a Hall of Famer. I know that I need to help my nigga, but I'm not tanking. Can't give away my belt, my nigga, you gon' have to take it. Your investment might be wasted trying to find replacements. You out here looking for a savior, you just need some training. I think about that breath I wasted day to day complaining. Figured out that my silence way more dangerous. Niggas. When you're home, oh, what would you do? What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Here's what I do, yeah. If I leave it to you. To mend a broken heart. To mend a broken heart, baby.
You see what I'm saying? Like that nigga be making them beats that just like it's gonna make you pour your heart out in them
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Yeah, that was one of them ones, man. That was like one of the personal like. It's the thing though, bro. That road, bro, it brought so much self-reflection. It's like I can't do nothing but talk about myself when it comes to and talk about some real shit. Talk about some deeper things. Like I ain't never really made no whole bunch of flexing and braggadocio ass rap. We can get into them bags easy because that's an easy thing to do. The harder thing to do is to self-reflect and to really be honest about yourself and like who you are and where you are in life. Like not even just, you know, like everybody can talk about their struggles, but talk about it from a real place. Like I ain't trying to, you know, I ain't talking about no rats and roaches and shit like that. We ain't experienced that. But the realities of the things I did experience and how they affected me is like, yeah, we got to talk about that. And we got to keep it real. And I think that's what lead us into Dear Winter. It just kind of like the only way that I could really discuss like my mama passing, dealing with Luther's death, dealing with the death of my grandmother, was to like put it in a song at that given time. And the scenery and the beat, it's just like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't do nothing but talk about this shit. And I wanted to end the album like that. Like, I done said a lot, but I ain't said, you know, maybe I'll touch on some of these deeper things. And it's like, I don't even think we had anybody in there for that recording.
It was just you.
Yeah. I don't even. Did you even?
I
you
wasn't
didn't
there
even
for that
come.
one.
Yeah, I think I had to go record that with Geronimo personally. Cause it's like even things like that like making me emotional and shit. Like I know for sure during that session I had went off and cried and shit, but it's like I ain't want everybody like that's still a thing. Like you don't want to see niggas to see you that vulnerable, but it's like the music got to come out though. Like the only way I can really express it and then also express it to whoever may be listening. Like people deal with loss, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we right here now and we done took this hiatus from dealing with loss. And so, like, the same thing I was going through when I made that track, I'm watching my little cousins go through right now with losing their mom. And so it's like, yeah, bro, I think, this is the best way to end it. You know what I'm saying? Dear Winter, niggas Deontay.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah, very emotional.
Yeah.
PC hit me up. He was like, he said, man, you gave a nigga 6-7 tracks of nothing but bars and he was like, yeah, it was reflective and things like that. But he was like, why you want to bring a nigga to tears on the last track? Like, goddamn.
But it's crazy that you ended this project like that and then was going into the next project how you was going into it. Like,
exactly.
Just vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Yeah. And it was leading up to me like falling out with friends and shit like that. And in the midst of that next album, I was really in the midst of like a real beef with some of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That may be another thing. It's like it just wasn't supposed to come out like that. You know, it could have been. There's powers that be.
Right.
There's a control behind that. It could have came out. Right. It was well within power. But you know, things happen, man. Life happens.
Life happen. Life be lifing.
Life be lifing, motherfucker.
Fucking lifing.
Shadare, you all right over there, my boy?
Man, life be lifing, man. I'm sorry that little piece at the end, damn. That shit there, but that's some real shit though.
Yeah.
Amazing body of work though. About him.
Yeah.
Even when I heard it, I hit him up. I didn't know Punch. Now I didn't know a lot of guys' names, and even the people that I did know, like behind the scenes, I didn't know them. I didn't know Geronimo by Geronimo. I know who the fuck that is. I didn't know that's who it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, bro. Like this shit fire.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Cat shed light on this shit because this is gonna get to where it need to go now. This is where it always was in my head.
Right.
But now this shit, it need to go.
Well, it's gonna get to where it's gonna go because he got the platform now.
Yeah.
He got the people watching. People love him.
And it's dope. It's not just that.
It's not, the shit dope, but it'll reach the ears it's supposed to reach. It'll reach the rooms it's supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit hard, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Geronimo, man. We need to get
Shout
that man.
Geronimo.
Yo, we need to get that man out of where he at? Winder, Georgia?
Yes, way the fuck out there. I tell you what, bro. There's only one person gonna bring me out of retirement.
Geronimo.
Yeah,
Bring them sounds in.
It ain't Geronimo, I'll tell you that.
I know who it is. I know who it is. I know who it is.
Alchemist.
I know who it is.
Hold you dear.
Yeah.
That was my
The
first
Alchemist?
introduction album.
Yeah, if it ain't him, I ain't rapping.
Well,
Unless like Soul tell me to get on.
You heard it here first.
you
though.
heard it here first.
Yeah.
The Alchemist, Ab Soul.
Yeah, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear winner.
Niggas. The winner, I know you see me calling. It was just all of my senior leaves falling. The tears freezing, we don't see this often. Where I'm from, but I can hear you talking. Gave me my mama, but took my granny from me. And you also took Luther, you been doing damage to me. But I'm pushing through it. These days get longer, the nights get silent, no peace, just quiet. But I kind of admire it. Shit, when it's too hot, man, I start to desire it. You always there when I need to change my environment. Cause sometimes I don't feel I meet the requirements. But I wish I would've, I wish I could've, and I wish I didn't. Yeah, man, I wish I would've, and I wish I could've, shit, I wish I didn't. I'm always crying over spilled milk, but you can't tell me how to feel, bitch. It seem like everybody fight when you need some real shit. I ain't finna wait to run on August to be Will Smith. Got me caught in my feelings, I need to reel it in. But there's some hoes inside me that need some filling in. But I done seen that light, I just need the filament. But in the back of my mind, no, I'm concealing it. No, I'm
It's really that production that make you feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. But we got to get a drummer song.
You gotta get a drummer song?
We got to get a drummer song.
Okay.
Track 5, Volume 2.
Track 5, Volume 2. Go get a drummer song. Gotta get a drummer song.
Gotta get a drummer song. That cheap water, man. So this is the producer, Geronimo. Mm-hmm. But he also rap. And he won't rap. Yeah, he don't rap.
He don't rap.
Like he can rap, but he won't. And I was like, the only way that we're gonna do this album is if you do a feature with me, so people can really get to hear him. Mm-hmm. And so Cheap Water was that, and I did a feature on the back end of it, but it was really more so Geronimo song. Mm-hmm. And you know, I just show my nigga. That's what I do, bro. I show the love. I spread the love. I make sure that the people that should get the credit always get the credit. That's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to end it.
Cheap Water?
We're going to end it with Cheap Water. So, because all the songs y'all heard today, with the exception of Sunrise, was produced by Geronimo. Mm-hmm. I believe in locking in with a producer to really, like, extend your sound, really, like, flesh out your sound, and somebody that can really, like, help you connect whatever your message is, whatever the, whatever archetype you fall into as a rapper. You know, if it's Gucci and Zaytoven, it's because Zaytoven understood like what Gucci had to say and how to make it sound. Right. And I feel like Geronimo was the perfect person to like tailor the production to what I wanted to say. So we're gonna get a drummer song. All right. New Music Monday.
New Music Monday, baby.
Episode 9.
Episode 9. We back.
Yeah, we back. and we back.
We back, baby.
We got some shit for y'all. We are back.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected.
Expect great things.
We ain't gonna tell them. We ain't gonna tell them what we got going on, but we got some shit.
Yeah. Expect
this
great
shit
things.
finna get bigger and bigger, baby. Mm-hmm. So yeah. What is it? Cheap Water?
Cheap Water.
Cheap Water. Hit the headphones real quick. All right. We good. All
right. Let's
Cheap Water. Let's go. Until next week.
Till next Monday.
Till next Monday.
Yeah. We back more consistent.
We gonna be bi-weekly for the time being?
No.
You want to hit them every week?
We come back every week.
All right. Well,
because they've been waiting.
We've
been promising.
And we can do it.
We can do it.
And we can do it.
And we for the people.
So we'll see y'all next Monday.
And listen.
It's good to be back. Thank y'all for celebrating me today. Appreciate you, Big Cat. Thank you for Shadir for pulling up.
Oh, for sure.
I just want to say this one thing. To all the artists that's been sending in music, we all go put you on the Spotify if you get 4 or 5 ice cups. We all go make their playlist. We all go highlight you, your accomplishment. So don't keep sending the music in, even if we got to backtrack through these emails.
I'm going to tell you this.
We go find you.
I'm going to tell you this. Do not spam.
Don't spam.
It's one artist person in particular that sent me the same track 4 or 5 times a day, every day. And the thing is as much as I admire the consistency, I had to block you. You're doing too much. Because even after I responded and said, I got your submission, he kept doing it.
Yeah, that's not gonna get you played.
That's not how this works.
Nah.
You ain't gonna spam me. All right?
But we got y'all though. Next week.
All in the video. All on the track.
We got you.
Dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on over to New Music Monday.
This might be our longest episode of New Music Mondays.
I think it's an interview.
Yeah, it's an interview, but I'm just saying. And I'm in my interview bag. I did my first interview.
Hey, you did a great job, brother. It didn't even feel like an interview.
Yeah, I did my first, but it was easy because
Yeah, but it's also going to be easy for you going forward because there's going to be a lot more interviews coming on New Music Mondays. A lot more interviews coming with New Music Mondays, baby.
So let's get into it. Let's end the episode right. Cheap water.
Yeah. Bitch. Look, we gonna make sure the atmosphere right for this shit. Whew. Good. Yeah. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Heaven knows that I'm about that shit. God talking to a nigga, tell me niggas want my life for what's on my wrist. Niggas want these beats for free like I ain't put no years in it. Niggas want me to front a pack like I really wasn't switching gears in it. 20 East, 20 West, 285 and the 530. Got a call by the 10 piece, that's 5 hot, nigga 5 curry, chefing it. All of my nigga been regular, bitch, and I'm out here flipping these record, bitch, on the sample guard, that my specialty. Sick with a nigga, no tech in this, you need a shot for that. Take a shot for that, take a shot for the nigga that passed on it. Fucked around and got back on it, I swerved on him. Ha. Big beamer hit the curb on him. Tell me what the fuck the word, homie, what you heard on him. Niggas singing like that Mary J. Niggas at your door like Mary Kay. For that hard white, just like Mary Kay. That's why my wrist on that Perrier, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
I make most of my points at the free throw, so when niggas do me foul, I hold court in the street like Cleo. I keep that shit in my cup like I'm Theo Daddy. Nigga bring me problems, but I know the answer like I'm Theo Rat. I'm a country nigga, never dreamed of Calabasas. I want acres and some cattle. I've been studying the snakes, cause they don't all come with rattles. Every glass ceiling that I came across them been shattered. Young Charlie got the gold ticket, little chocolate bitches, that's a factory. Big niggas found peace in the midst of the madness, trying to force it to switch up the tactics. They what the wannabes wanna be. All the black sheep heard of me, and the kindness she took is weak, just a courtesy. It's premeditated, first degree. Lucky you, all the nurses in the ICU move with urgency. Niggas,